Hello dear friend, I am very glad that you are here. I hope you enjoy our content and find it useful. If you would like to support us, please help us by clicking the like button and subscribing to our channel to assist us in providing better content. Additionally, your feedback is very valuable to us, so if you have any comments, suggestions, or criticisms, please share them with us and other users in the comments section. Once again, we are delighted to have you here and hope to serve you better than ever before. 1. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle is a book that aims to help readers achieve spiritual enlightenment by living in the present moment. The book argues that most of our suffering comes from identifying with our thoughts and ego, which prevent us from experiencing the true essence of our being. The book offers practical guidance and exercises to help readers become more aware of their inner state, detach from their mind, and access a deeper level of peace and joy. 2. Generations by Neil Howe and William Strauss is a book that explores the history and future of America through the lens of generational theory. The authors argue that each generation has a distinct collective identity, shaped by the events and trends of their formative years, and that these generational identities influence the course of history. The book traces the cycles of American history from the colonial era to the present day, identifying 4 types of generations that recur in a predictable pattern. The book also offers a vision of the future, based on the generational dynamics of the current era. 3. Orientalism is a term coined by Edward Said in his influential book of the same name. It refers to the way the West constructs a distorted image of the East, based on stereotypes and assumptions that serve its own interests. Orientalism is not only a scholarly discipline, but also a cultural and political practice that shapes how the West views and interacts with the East. Said argues that Orientalism is a form of domination and oppression that has historical roots in colonialism and imperialism. 4. The Strategy of Economic Development is a book by Albert Hirschman, published in 1958. It challenges the idea of balanced growth, which proposes that all sectors of the economy should grow together. Instead, Hirschman suggests that unbalanced growth, where some sectors grow faster than others, can create opportunities for development. He also introduces the concepts of backward and forward linkages, which describe how new industries affect the demand and supply of other industries. 5. American Gods is a novel by Neil Gaiman that blends fantasy, mythology and Americana. The story follows Shadow, an ex-convict who becomes the bodyguard of a mysterious man named Mr. Wednesday. Together, they travel across the United States, meeting old and new gods who are struggling to survive in a world that has forgotten them. American Gods is a rich and imaginative exploration of the themes of faith, identity and culture. 6. The Best Months of My Life, a novel by James Salter, is a captivating story of love, loss and redemption. The novel follows the protagonist, David, as he revisits the memories of his passionate affair with a married woman, Anna, in Paris. The novel explores the themes of desire, betrayal and forgiveness, as David struggles to make sense of his past and his present. The novel is written in a lyrical and elegant style, with vivid descriptions of the city and the characters. The novel is a masterpiece of modern literature that will leave you breathless and moved. 7. The Jungle is a novel by Upton Sinclair that exposes the harsh realities of the American meatpacking industry in the early 20th century. It follows the struggles of Jurgis Rudkus, a Lithuanian immigrant who comes to Chicago with his family in search of a better life. However, he soon faces exploitation, corruption, and poverty in the brutal environment of Packingtown. The novel sparked public outrage and led to reforms in food safety and labor rights. 8. How did the universe begin? How did life emerge on Earth? How did humans evolve and spread across the globe? These are some of the big questions that Bill Bryson tries to answer in his book A Short History of Nearly Everything. In this book, Bryson explores the history of science and the discoveries that have shaped our understanding of the world. He also tells the stories of the scientists who made these discoveries, their struggles, successes and failures. Bryson writes with humor, curiosity and awe, making science accessible and entertaining for everyone. 9. History of Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer of all time. He was born Cassius Clay in Louisville, Kentucky, and grew up in a segregated society. He became a champion at the age of 22, and changed his name to Muhammad Ali after joining the Nation of Islam. He defied the draft, spoke out for civil rights, and fought against the best opponents in the world. He retired as a legend, and inspired millions of people with his courage, charisma, and conviction. This is his own story, in his own words. 10. The Selfish Gene is a book by Richard Dawkins that explores the concept of evolution from the perspective of genes. Dawkins argues that genes are the fundamental units of natural selection, and that they act in their own self-interest to ensure their survival and replication. He also introduces the idea of memes, which are cultural units that can spread and evolve like genes. The book is a classic work of evolutionary biology that has influenced many scientists and thinkers. 11. The Little Prince is a classic fable by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, a French aviator and writer. It tells the story of a pilot who meets a young boy from a tiny planet called asteroid B612 in the Sahara Desert. The boy, who calls himself the Little Prince, shares his adventures and wisdom with the pilot, and teaches him about the true meaning of life and love. 12. The Compound Effect is a book by Darren Hardy, the publisher of Success magazine. In this book, Hardy reveals the secret to achieving any goal you want in life: the power of small, consistent actions over time. He shows how these actions can create a massive difference in your results, whether it's in your health, wealth, relationships, or happiness. The compound effect is not a magic formula or a quick fix. It's a proven strategy that works for anyone who is willing to apply it. If you're ready to take your life to the next level, this book will show you how. 13. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone is the first book in the popular fantasy series by J.K. Rowling. It tells the story of Harry Potter, a young boy who discovers that he is a wizard and that he has to face the evil Lord Voldemort, who killed his parents. Along the way, he makes friends with Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger, and learns about the magical world of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Thank you for being here, and I must say that goodbye is not forever, it's just until we meet again. I hope you enjoyed our content and will continue to follow us. If you have any feedback, suggestions, or criticisms, please share them with us in the comments section. Once again, thank you for your presence, and we hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.